What's up, everyone? Jeremy here from MTG headquarters with a sweet box of Innistrad. Why Innistrad, you may ask? Well, when people come to the channel, great people, like those people at mtgepic.com, when they come to the channel and they say, hey, we want to send you something for the channel, I almost always request Innistrad because, well, I want that foil Liliana. So when the folks over at MTG Epic, I will put their description in the link below. I ask only that you at least check them out because they've supported the channel, and they've also given us, a promo code MTGHQ5, which is good for 5% off. Which is awesome. They also do a lot of really interesting things with repacks. One of their main products, so they've done things like a foil Jace the Mind Sculptor repack. They've got a lot of different stuff going on their website. Like I saw foil Bramaz, foil Mana Confluence, things like that. Packs are totally random, and somebody got the foil Jace around the 70th or 80th pack last time, I think. So it's a really cool. These repacks, certainly something I've thought about doing because I open so much stuff, and it's an interesting product. So maybe you want to pick up some of those, buy some lottery tickets to win a foil, super spendy foil card. Thank you, Tyler, for reaching out. Now let's just get right to the opening. I will, of course, remind you of their awesomeness several times throughout the video. Hopefully they sent me the box with the foil Liliana, if they want that. If MTG Epic really wants this opening to be epic. Not that we have any control over that, but it's fun to pretend. Chase cards in this set haven't really changed. Geist of Saint Traft. The lands are seeing some play, so they're all about a $5 bill, the rare lands. And Snapcaster Mage. So, but we want that Liliana. Alright, Demon Male Hauerberg, Disciple of Grizzlebrand, Intangible Virtue, and our very first rare, Moldgraph Monstrosity, 7 mana, 8/8 trample. When it dies, exile it. Return 2 creature cards at random from your graveyard to the battlefield. And our flip card is a Grizzled Outcasts. Just love opening Innistrad. Loved this set. Is one of the sets that I opened like most heavily when I first got back into the game. And I sold all my Lilianas for like $10 each because I didn't know. I did not know. Although she only recently, or somewhat recently, kind of got crazy in price. Fiend Hunter, Battleground Geist, Morkrut Banshee, and a Divine Reckoning. 4 mana. Each player chooses a creature he or she controls to destroy the rest with flashback. And our Flippy is a Civilized Scholar. Right. So yeah, I'll put their link in the description below. Remember that promo code is MTGHQ5. I'm told that a lot of their prices are very close to eBay. I tried to push them for 10%, but they said their prices are already pretty low, so that's a good response. It's always good to give you guys some good options. Diregraph Ghoul, Falkenrath Noble, Rally the Peasants, and a rare Cackling Counterpart. 3 mana, put a token on the battlefield that's a copy of target creature you control and has flashback. The Demon Token. And our Flippy Floppy is we have a foiled Flippy Floppy, Grizzled Outcasts. Olivia Voldaren is still a mediocre pull, I think. But this is just one of those sets that has like 1 or 2 cards that have all the value, which I think is kind of common. Falkenrath Noble, Curiosity, Tribute to Hunger, and a Elder of Laurels. 3 mana for 2/3 that has target creature gets +X to end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. as an activated ability. Zombie token. And our Flippy Floppy is a Reckless Waif. All right. We're just building that suspense. So how did you guys like, how was Innistrad to draft? I never drafted it. I got back in, I didn't really start drafting anything until, I think Return to Ravnica. Desperate Ravings, Dissipate, Bramble Crush, and our rare is a Mana Gargoyle. 5 mana for a 4/4 with Defender, and its ability is until end of turn Mana Gargoyle, loses Defender and gains Flying. Probably pretty decent in draft. Our flip is a Cloistered Youth. This is the pack. I can feel it. Oh, Liliana, you're so beautiful to me. I have a lot of videos to shoot today, several openings. So I'm trying to stay energized and excited. Have you guys seen the new deck techs I've been doing? And Lucas is now doing some deck techs for us. Pretty cool. Butcher's Cleaver. Skurzdag Cultist, Purify the Grave, and Evil Twin. Demir, you may have Evil Twin enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it gains blue-green, tap, destroy target creature with the same name as this creature. Zombie. We have Villagers of Eswald. Do we have a foil then? I think. No. So have you guys voted yet for the Community Cup? I'm going to link the video in the comments down below. Every vote counts. Every one of the votes counts. So if you haven't yet, I don't know when the cutoff is, but cast your vote for MTG headquarters. I would greatly appreciate it. Sharpened Pitchfork, Boneyard Worm, Galvanic Juggernaut, and Sturmgeist. 5 mana. Flying Sturmgeist power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in your hand. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. We have a foil, I believe. Ulvenwald Mythics is our Flippy Floppy. And a foil Moon Mist. Very cool. Do-do. Boneyard Worm, Ricochet, Graveyard Shovel. It was a Graveyard Shovel. And we have a Gavinry Township with a, it's a colorless land, also 2 and 1 green, 1 white. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Effective land, no doubt. And a Tormented Pariah. Gotta love lands like that. This card's definitely seen some play. Pretty sure that Innistrad was open pretty heavily. But maybe not. Maybe that's why Liliana's so expensive. I'm not sure. Rolling Trembler. I opened it a lot. Graveyard Shovel. Rage Thrower. And Sever the Bloodline. 4 mana. Exile target creature and all other creatures with the same name as that creature. Our flip is Villagers of Eswald. And we have a foil Forbidden Alchemy. I saw a foil blue card. I didn't want to let myself get excited, but we all know what I hoped it was. No such luck yet. Memory's Journey. Desperate Ravings. Silver Inlaid Dagger, and Skurzdag High Priest. 2 mana for a 1/2 with Morbid. Tap. Put 2 untapped creatures you can, or tap 2 untapped creatures you control. Put a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Activate this ability only if a creature died this turn. Still pretty saucy ability. And we have a Thraben Sentry. I'm wondering where, God, what's her name? She's a flip card. Good looking lady. I think I had so many flip cards of that. I forget what she was called. I'm sure I'll see her. Burning Vengeance. Bramble Crush. Moan of the Unhallowed. and Sulphur Falls. All right, there's a $5 bill. I'm happy to see it. Comes in the battlefield tapped unless you control a mountain or island. Very useful card. We have Village Ironsmith is our flip card. Liliana pack, so you know that she be in here. Come on, Liliana. Curiosity. Spider Spawning. Make-A-Wish. Geist of Saint Traft. Okay, that's a nice little mythic. 2/2 hexproof. Whenever Geist of Saint Traft attacks, put a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. Exile that token at the end of combat. Pretty ridiculous. Very happy to see it, Geist of Saint Traft. Working our way. These boxes are pretty darn spendy on eBay. That's a fact. And I just love opening Innistrad, which is why I always ask people to send it. Ghost Quarter. Mask of Avacyn. Invisible Stalker. And Moorland Haunt. Green. One colorless. A white or a blue. Tap. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Put a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Value. Homunculus token. And our flip card is a Screeching Bat. We're about halfway through this box, and I want to thank the folks over at mtgepic.com again. Ask the HQ crew just to check them out, you know. I'm not saying you have to go buy stuff. I'm just saying check them out. If there's anything you may need, it's always awesome to support people who support the channel. I will as well. Midnight Haunting, Battleground Geist, and a rare Unbreathing Horde. 3 mana. It enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it for each other zombie you control and each zombie in your graveyard. If it would be dealt damage, prevent that damage and remove a counter from it. And we have a Mayor of Averbrook. 1/1, a rare flip card. Other human creatures you control get 1/1. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, and now it becomes Hollow Pack. Other werewolf creatures you control get 1/1. At the beginning of your end step, put a 2/2 green wolf creature token onto the battlefield. At the beginning of each upkeep, if a player casts 2 or more spells last turn, transform. Rise from the grave. An old Altered Beast reference. For those of you that played Sega Genesis. There's got to be at least one of you out there. Village Cannibals. Scab Goliath. Arbiter Ghoul. And Heretic's Punishment. 5 mana. Activated ability is choose target creature or player, then put top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. Heretic's Punishment deals damage equal to that creature or player to the highest converted mana cost among those cards. Oh, another back-to-back rare flip cards. Croon Outlaw. 2/2 with first strike at the beginning of each upkeep. If no spells were cast, transform. And then it's a 3/3 with double strike. Pretty insane. And gives your werewolves have to be blocked by 2 or more creatures. For like madcap skills on all of them. Pretty insane. Hamlet Captain. Cellar Door. Gallows Warden. And Kessig Cagebreakers. 3/4. Whenever it attacks, put a 2/2 green wolf creature token onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking for each creature card in your graveyard. That's pretty insane. Zombie token and a Henweir Watchkeep. Yeah, so check them out. Link is in the description. Grab those sweet, sweet conspiracy cards that were reprinted, like Exploration. Or grab some things to finish off your deck. Save some money with MTG HQ5. Inquisitor's Flail, Skurstad Cultist, Cellar Door, and Curse of Death's Hold. 5 mana enchantment, enchant player. Creatures enchanted player controlled gets -1/-1. And our flip card is Gastaff or Gatstaff Shepherd. Still digging deep for that Snapcaster Mage or Liliana. I've not opened Liliana in a long time, if you know what I'm saying. Demon Male Halberg, Mausoleum Guard, Lantern Spirit, and Elite Inquisitor. 2 white for 2/2 with first strike and vigilance. Very good creature. Protection from vampires, werewolves, and zombies. And we have a Reckless Waif. What is that chick's name? I'm trying to think of that card now. You guys all already know, probably. Inquisitor's Flail. Midnight Haunting. Scourge of Gyre Reach. And a Clifftop Retreat. Awesome. Like those. Like them a lot. Cloistered Youth. What is her name? Cannot believe I haven't opened one yet. Bitterheart Witch. I think we all know one of those. Fiend Hunter. Make-A-Wish Foundation. And Gutter Grime. 5 mana for enchantment. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, put a slime counter on Gutter Grime. Then put a green ooze creature token onto the battlefield with this creature's power and toughness is equal to the number of slime counters. Zombie and Tormented Pariah. We're digging deep. We're into the bottom third of the box already. Man, I've been seeing a lot of Pitchburn Devils. M14, Innistrad, and they're in Conspiracy, Memory's Journey, Hamlet Captain, Hollow Henge Scavenger, and a Stony Silence. There's a foil in this pack, though. Activated abilities of artifacts cannot be activated. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, no, no foil. Just, whatever, whatchamacallit. Flip card thingy. Thraben Sentry. Oh, his name's right on the tip of my tongue. You're probably yelling it at the video right now. Where are you? Unburial Rites. Solid. Rolling Trembler. Murder of Crows. And an Undead Alchemist. 4 mana for a 4/2. If a zombie you control would deal combat damage to a player, instead that player puts that many cards from the top of his or her library into their graveyard. Whenever a creature card is put in the opponent's graveyard from his or her library, exile that card and put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. It seems saucy and limited. Delver of Secrets. Good old Delver of Secrets. As we all know, our good friend Mr. Zemet says Delver sucks. Oh, we have a Unburial Rites, Runic Repetition, Rally the Peasants, and a Geist Honored Monk. 5 mana, Star Vigilance. Its power and toughness is equal to the number of creatures you control. When it enters the battlefield, put 2/1/1 Spirit creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield. Good value there. Oh! Our flip card is a Garruk Relentless. Very happy. 4 mana. Is 0. It deals 3 damage to target creature. That creature deals damage equal to its power to him. And 0, also put a wolf creature token onto the battlefield. Once it becomes flipped, it's much better. Put a 1/1 black wolf creature token with Death Touch onto the battlefield for +1/-1. Sacrifice a creature. If you do, search your library for a creature card, reveal it, put it in your hand. His ultimate, so to speak. Creatures you control gain trample and get +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. And we have a foil Unruly Mob. That's a solid pack. Happy to get a Garruk. Happy to get a Garruk. Is he only in the flippy floppy slot, do you think? Slayer of the Wicked. Sharpened Pitchfork. Intangible Virtue. And Balefire Dragon. Hey, alright. 6 mana Mythic. Whenever Balefire Dragon deals combat damage to a player, it deals that much damage to each creature that player controls. Pretty saucy Mythic Dragon. and a Grizzled Outcast. What is her name? Oh, this pack's already kind of opened. What could it mean? It's like a double rainbow pack. We have a Curse of the Nightly Hunt, Geist Catcher's Rig, Morkrut Banshee, and an Army of the Damned. Wow, that's like three mythics in a row, folks. I'm starting to get nervous. We're not going to see a Liliana now. Good grief. 8 mana. Put 13, 2/2 black zombie creature tokens on the battlefield. And it also has flashback. With a Village Ironsmith and a foil rare. Our foil rare, unfortunately, is Heretic's Punishment. Boy, we just like blew our load there in those 3 packs. Got a feeling now. I think I'm gonna I think we could hold out for a Snapcaster Mage. Don't think we're gonna see Liliana. Butcher's Cleaver, Into the Maw of Hell, Arbiter Ghoul, and a Woodland Cemetery. All right, we're still on a roll here. And Villagers of Estwald, on a roll with good pulls. I'll take one of those in every pack. Fine with that, baby. Definitely fine with that. It's good value. You know, they sell good. Put them in your decks. Scab Goliath. Or picks them up from the great folks at mtgepic.com. Geist Catcher's Rig, Rage Thrower, and Mentor the Meek. 3 mana, 2/2. Whenever another creature with power of 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1 if you do draw a card. Very good. Very good card. And we have a Yulvenwald Mystics and a Plains. Oh, Liliana, how long will you elude me? I don't know why I want her so bad, because the second I pull it, I'm gonna sell it. But I still, gosh, I can't remember the last time I pulled one. Grasp of Phantoms, Purify the Grave, Invisible Stalker, and Mind Shrieker. Mind Shriek! 2 battle 1/1 flyer. And target player puts a top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Mind Shrieker gets +1/+1 until end of turn, where X is that card's converted mana cost. That's cool because you can do it, activate it multiple times. Homunculus and a Civilized Scholar. All right, moving right along here in this Innistrad box. Runic Repetition, Moan of the Unhallowed, Wreath of Geists, and our rare is Runechanter's Pike. 2 mana. Equipped creature has first strike and gets +X/+0, where X is the number of instants and sorceries in your graveyard. Grizzled Outcast and a foil Into the Maw of Hell. Ugh. Lots of openings coming up this week. We've got M14, more conspiracy openings. I don't know what order I will be uploading them in, so maybe you've already seen them. Disciple of Grizzlebrand, Spider Spawning, Full Moon's Rise, and Nevermore. Nevermore. 3 mana. As Nevermore enters the battlefield, name an online card. The name card cannot be cast. We have a Tormented Pariah and a foil blue card, but it is a Fortress Crab. Damn you, Innistrad, and your teasing ways. Maybe I'm just not being nice enough to the Innistrad packs. Like, I should praise them more, maybe. Lumberknot, Bitterheart Witch, Skurstag Cultist, and Nephalia Drownyard. 1 blue, 1 black. Target player puts the top 3 cards of his or her library into their graveyard. Pretty solid. You can self-mill. You can mill someone else. You can mill your neighbor. Oh, rare Flippy. Instigator Gang. 2/3. Attacking creatures you control get +1/+0. At the end of your upkeep, if no spells were cast, turn it. And it becomes a 5/5 Trampler, and they get +3/+0. So, that's a thing. Gotta watch your... what is her name? You gotta watch her triggers. Grasp of Phantoms, Mask of Avacyn, Paraceline, and another Mythic, Oh, now we're definitely not getting Lily. Grimoire of the Dead. 4 mana. Discard a card, put a study counter, remove 3 study counters from it, and sacrifice it. Put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control. They're all black zombies in addition to their other types. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Markov. No. She's a flip card. Okay, I'm obsessing. All right. Spectral Rider. Curse of the Nightly Hunt. Gallows Warden. And Parallel Lives. 4 mana. If an effect would put 1 or more tokens into the battlefield under your control, it puts twice that many instead. Saucy. Delver. We're down to 30 packs. My hopes are dashed on Liliana. I'm holding out hope for at least a Snapcaster, Ghost Quarter, Morkut Banshee, Galvanic Juggernaut, Blood Gift Demon, 5 mana, 5/4 flyer. At the beginning of your upkeep, target player draws a card and loses 1 life. And a Handwear Watchkeep. Last 2 packs. Spectral Rider. Into the Maw of Hell. Bramble Crush. Stormkirk Noble. This card's seen some play. Cannot be blocked by humans. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on it. Villagers of Eswald. Last pack. So, the obligatory. Thank you again to MTG Epic for sending this sweet box of Innistrad, even though it has not yielded my muse, Liliana. I appreciate it. Check them out. Check out some of their crazy repacks. Check out their singles. I'll put a link to their website in the description below. Again, you can save an additional 5% using MTGHQ5. Here we go. Let's go out with a bang. I don't think we're gonna. Village Cannibals. Silver Inlaid Dagger. Scourge of the Gyre Reach. And Curse of the Stalked Prey. Curse of Stalked Prey. 2 mana, enchant player. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to enchanted player, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. Thraben Sentry. And a foil. Oh! Silent Departure. Wah, wah. We got some of the sweet lands, and we got some of the, we got, a couple planeswalkers, or a planeswalker. We got some of the lands. We got a Geist. Overall, pretty solid box. We missed the 2 big chase rares, but that happens. So thanks again to MTG Epic. If you're new to the channel, please take a second to subscribe. If you like this video, take a second to crush the thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you again real soon. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already, check out some of our most popular playlists from MTG vlogs, sick gameplay videos, new product breaks, and some insane vintage openings. I upload 3 to 4 new Magic the Gathering videos every week, so if you haven't already, please take a moment to crush that subscribe button to join one of the fastest growing Magic the Gathering channels on YouTube. Talk to you later.